Hey Dad, have
Rebecca,
you seen
yes.
have you seen that Patrick Stewart's doing a sonnet a day to help people calm down amidst all the coronavirus panic?
The British guy.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart from Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. Bloody poms, Rebecca. Why are you always referring to the poms? I mean, we're in Australia.
Yeah.
If you're looking for you've got an Australian problem, get an Australian solution. Here we are amongst the gum trees, the mango trees. We're not amongst the ash and the bloody oak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what are you suggesting?
Well, what are they doing? What's he doing?
He's reading a sonnet from Shakespearean sonnets once a day, I think.
Oh, fair dinkum.
And
Shakespearean sonnet.
It just makes you feel calm, at ease,
Yeah.
the dulcet tones of Patrick Stewart.
And
Have you heard his voice?
That's really going to make a point to Australians. What about if it's in Australia, why don't you use a bloody bush poem or something like that? How about that? A bush poem a day for the bloody Aussies in Australia.
All right.
Leave Patrick and his British twats to their own sonnets and things.
All right. Well, give us a go. Come on.
What?
A bush poem. All right. If you say
Okay,
say
rightio.
a bush
You want me to
poem
do
will
a
make
bush-
us calm down a bit more.
Well, what about? Well, you can't go past the great A.B. Patterson, Banjo Patterson, and his and probably his classic, I reckon. What about you like that one, The Man from Ironbark? Do you remember that one I
Yeah.
used to do?
Yeah. All right. Do that one.
Okay, The Man from Ironbark. Oh, then let me think. Okay, so it was the man from Ironbark that struck the Sydney town. He wandered over street and park, he wandered up and down. He loitered here, he loitered there, till he was like to drop. Until at last, in sheer despair, he sought a barber shop. Here, shave me beard and whiskers off, I'll be a man of mark. I'll go and do the Sydney toff back home in Ironbark. Now, this barber man was small and flash, as mostly barbers are. He wore a strike you fancy sash, and he smoked a huge cigar. He was a humorist of note, and keen at repartee. He laid the odds and kept a tote, whatever that may be. And when he saw our friend arrive, he whispered, "Here's a lark. Just watch me catch him all alive, this man from Ironbark." Now, there were some gilded youths that sat along the barber's wall. Their eyes were dull, their heads were flat, they had no brains at all. To them the barber passed a wink, his dexter eyelid shut. "I'll make this bloomin' yokel think his bloomin' throat is cut." So, as he soaped and rubbed it in, he made a fairly rude remark. "Suppose the flats is pretty green up there in Ironbark." A grunt was all the reply he got. Now he shaved the bushman's chin, then he made the water boiling hot, and he dipped the razor in. He raised his hand, his brow grew back. He paused a while to gloat, then he slashed the red-hot razor back across his victim's throat. Upon the newly shaven skin it made a livid mark. No doubt it fairly took him in, the man from Ironbark. He fetched a wild up-country yell to wake the dead to hear, and though he knew full very well he was cut from ear to ear, he struggled gamely to his feet, and he faced his murderous foe. "You've done for me, you dog. I'm beat. Just one hit before I go. I only wish I had a knife, you blessed murdering shark. But you'll remember all your life the man from Ironbark." He lifted up his hairy paw, and with one tremendous growl, he landed on the barber's jaw and he knocked the barber out. He set to work with tooth and nail. He made the place a wreck. He grabbed the nearest gilded youth and tried to break his neck, and all the while his throat he held to save his vital spark. And "Murder! Bloody murder!" yelled the man from Ironbark. Now a peeler man, copper, who heard the din, he came in to see the show. He tried to run the bushman in, but he refused to go. And when at last the barber spoke and said, "'Twas all in fun, a harmless little joke, just a trifle overdone." "A joke?" he cried. "By George, that's fine, a lively sort of lark. I'd like to catch that murdering swine some night in Ironbark." Now, while round the shearing floor, the listening shearers gape, he tells the story oar in oar and brags of his escape. them barber chaps, what keeps a tote. By God, I've had enough. One tried to cut me bloomin' throat, but thank the Lord it's tough. And whether he's believed or not, there's one thing to remark. That flowing beard's all the go. Way up in Ironbark.